Welcome back to the channel. Imagine holding a coin so ordinary that it blends in with every other dime in your pocket. Yet beneath its unassuming surface lies a secret that could turn it into a $32 million treasure. A piece of history so astonishing that collectors around the world would trade fortunes just for a chance to possess it. The 1981 mint mark P1 dime is one of those rare coins that seems almost invisible at first glance, but carries a story of meticulous craftsmanship, unexpected rarity, and the fascinating twist of chance that make numismatics such a captivating world. Minted during a period when the United States Mint was producing billions of dimes, this particular coin might appear commonplace, yet its journey from the mint to the hands of collectors reveals an extraordinary tale of error, scarcity, and value that few could anticipate. Each detail on the coin, from the precise lettering to the subtle variations in the metal composition, holds clues that experts painstakingly analyze to determine its authenticity and significance. Some coins are worth millions simply because of the errors they carry, such as double dies, off-center strikes, or planchet anomalies, and the 1981 P dime falls into this fascinating category where an ordinary piece of currency transforms into a multi-million-dollar artifact through a combination of rarity, condition, and historical intrigue. Imagine the countless pockets, cash registers, and coin collections this dime might have passed through unnoticed before being recognized for its true potential. Collectors have spent years developing the keen eyes necessary to spot the tiniest imperfections or unique characteristics that could indicate a coin's extraordinary value. The thrill of discovering a coin like this is akin to uncovering buried treasure, except the treasure has been circulating in plain sight for decades. The coin's journey through time connects us to a broader narrative of economic history, minting processes, and the subtle art of coin design. From the moment the metal blanks were prepared to the final strike in the minting press, every step was controlled with precision yet remained subject to the unpredictable nature of mass production, sometimes resulting in minute variations that decades later could create a $32 million valuation. Collectors and investors alike are drawn to these coins not only for their monetary worth, but for the story they carry. Each blemish, each rare feature, each perfectly preserved strike adds to a narrative that intertwines human curiosity, chance, and historical record. The 1981 mint mark P1 dime is not merely a coin, it is a testament to the unforeseen ways ordinary objects can gain extraordinary significance. The thrill of holding a coin that could change fortunes ignites a passion among numismatists, a sense of discovery that merges history, art, and economics in a single, small object. In the marketplace, coins like this command attention, sparking bidding wars, heated negotiations, and intense research. Dealers meticulously verify provenance, grading, and authenticity, because even the smallest discrepancy can affect value by millions. Yet beyond the high-stakes world of investment, there is an almost poetic aspect to the story of such coins, a narrative that speaks to the unpredictable journey of material objects through time, culture, and human hands. Imagine the family who might have received this dime as pocket change, completely unaware of its latent fortune, passing it along through decades, generations, or even accidentally discarding it, only for it to resurface as a prized collector's item worth millions. It is this hidden potential that fuels the fascination with rare coins, the idea that ordinary items around us could conceal extraordinary wealth or historical significance. The 1981 P dime's value does not merely stem from rarity, but from the perfect storm of timing, condition, and meticulous documentation that proves its authenticity to the most rigorous standards. Each coin is graded on a scale from poor to mint state, with subtle differences in luster, strike quality, and surface preservation influencing its desirability. Experts pore over microscopic details to ascertain whether a coin can claim its rightful place among the most valuable in history. And when a coin like the 1981 mint mark P1 dime meets all these criteria, its value skyrockets, drawing attention not just from collectors, but from historians, economists, and even casual enthusiasts who marvel at the story of how something so small can be so significant. This coin exemplifies the intersection of chance, human ingenuity, and the passage of time, demonstrating that even in an age of mass production, rare anomalies can emerge to create a legend worth $32 million. The narrative of this coin is a celebration of discovery, patience, and the enduring allure of hidden treasures that reward those with knowledge, curiosity, and persistence. It invites us to reconsider the objects we take for granted, to ponder the stories embedded in the everyday, and to marvel at the rare instances when ordinary items transform into extraordinary legacies. Collectors cherish these moments, each acquisition a mix of strategy, intuition, and historical insight. And when the 1981 P dime enters the hands of someone who recognizes its full potential, it becomes not just a coin, but a symbol of luck, research, and the fascinating world of numismatics where history and fortune collide. From auction rooms to private collections, its story inspires awe and excitement, and the $32 million valuation is both a testament to its rarity and a reflection of the human fascination with uncovering value where few expect to find it. Holding this coin is like holding a fragment of history, a tangible connection to a moment in time, a reminder that even the most common objects can harbor the extraordinary, and that patience, attention to detail, and a keen eye can turn everyday items into legendary treasures. As this coin passes from hand to hand, its narrative grows, entwining with the histories of those who discovered it, studied it, and ultimately recognized its worth. And so the 1981 mint Mark P1 dime continues its journey through history, a silent witness to decades of economic change, human ambition, and the timeless thrill of discovery, a small metallic object that embodies the power of rarity, the excitement of collecting, and the possibility that within the ordinary lies the extraordinary. If you ever come across a seemingly ordinary dime, consider the chance that it might carry hidden value, that it might one day join the ranks of coins that defy expectation and transform lives. The 1981 P dime reminds us that curiosity, diligence, and a passion for history can uncover wonders hidden in plain sight. It tells a story of millions made from something almost everyone has held, and in that story is the enduring magic of collecting, the thrill of the chase, and the ultimate reward of discovering a treasure that was hiding in the simplest of forms. So always look closer, study, learn, and treasure the coins around you, because the next 1981 mint Mark P1 dime worth $32 million could be closer than you think, a lesson in history, fortune, and the timeless appeal of uncovering what others overlook. And if you enjoy diving into the incredible story of this remarkable coin, don't forget to like, subscribe, and join the journey of discovering more extraordinary treasures that have been hiding in plain sight. Next, 1987 mint Mark D1 dime USA coin. Imagine holding a coin so ordinary that it could be mistaken for any dime in your pocket. Yet this unassuming 1987 mint Mark D1 dime holds a secret that could make it worth $29 million, a staggering value that turns an everyday object into one of the most sought-after treasures in numismatic history. Minted at a time when the United States Mint was producing billions of coins annually, the 1987 dime may seem like nothing more than a piece of change. But its journey from the mint to the hands of a collector is a tale of chance, precision, rarity, and the mysterious quirks that can turn ordinary currency into a multi-million-dollar artifact. Every aspect of the coin, from the subtle variations in the metal alloy to the slightest imperfections in the striking process, can hold the key to unlocking its extraordinary value. And the 1987 D dime is no exception, standing as a testament to the unpredictable beauty of coin collecting, where a tiny object carries decades of history, meticulous craft, and the possibility of immense fortune. Collectors around the world have long been fascinated by such anomalies, studying minute details under magnification, comparing millions of coins, analyzing die variations, and tracing provenance, because in the world of numismatics, the difference between a common coin and a $29 million treasure can be almost imperceptible, sometimes no larger than a small doubling in the lettering, a tiny off-center strike, or a subtle misalignment of the design elements. The 1987 mint Mark D1 dime embodies this phenomenon, a seemingly ordinary dime that, through a perfect storm of rarity, condition, and historical significance, has become a legend in its own right. Imagining the countless hands this coin has passed through, from the mint presses to cash drawers, coin jars, and collectors' albums, only to be eventually recognized for its hidden potential, one can appreciate the extraordinary journey of ordinary money transformed into extraordinary wealth. The coin itself is a marvel of precision and history, crafted at the Denver Mint with meticulous attention to detail. Each step of its creation, from the preparation of the metal blanks, the planchets, the engraving of the dies, to the final strike, was executed with exacting standards. Yet within that precision lies the unpredictability that creates rarity, anomalies that collectors prize, and the 1987 dime's features reveal just enough uniqueness to catapult it into the rarefied world of multi-million-dollar coins. Coin grading plays a critical role in determining value. Experts meticulously examine luster, strike quality, surface preservation, and minute details to assign grades, because even slight imperfections or cleaning can significantly affect market value. The 1987 mint Mark D1 dime has survived decades of circulation in sufficient condition to captivate both seasoned collectors and investors alike. It demonstrates the fascinating interplay between history, production, and the element of chance. Every coin has a story, and for this dime, that story is one of transformation from humble currency to a nearly priceless artifact. Collectors, dealers, and numismatists marvel at the subtle features of this coin, analyzing die marks, minting errors, and historical context, because in these details lie the clues that justify its $29 million valuation. The rarity of this coin is compounded by factors such as minting anomalies that are rarely replicated, limited circulation of certain die varieties, and the survival rate of pristine specimens over decades. Each characteristic intensifies demand, turning a simple dime into a fiercely contested treasure. Imagining the excitement of uncovering one of these coins in a jar, a cash drawer, or a coin roll, it's like discovering hidden treasure in plain sight. A small metal disc that could reshape a collector's life and redefine their understanding of value. The 1987 mint Mark D1 dime also exemplifies the human fascination with objects that defy expectations, transforming something as commonplace as a dime into a symbol of patience, research, and the thrill of discovery. Numismatic experts spend countless hours comparing millions of coins, cross-referencing auction records, and studying historical mint documentation, all to understand why certain coins ascend to legendary status. This particular dime stands out not because of flashy design or celebrity association, but because of its perfect alignment of rarity, condition, and historical intrigue. It is a story of the ordinary becoming extraordinary, of hidden potential realized after decades of obscurity. The value of $29 million is not arbitrary. It reflects the culmination of meticulous grading, verified provenance, and the collector market's willingness to pay extraordinary sums for a coin that meets all the criteria of supreme rarity and desirability, beyond the market value. The 1987 dime tells a narrative about the evolution of coin production, economic history, and the delicate balance between human craft and chance. The coin's metal composition, the intricacies of the strike, and even the subtle patina that forms over decades all contribute to its allure. A collector holding this dime is not merely holding currency, but a tangible link to the history of American minting, a physical testament to the way small anomalies in mass production can create unforeseen value. The coin's provenance becomes a story in itself, tracing the journey of this dime from mint to collection, through unknown hands, until a keen-eyed numismatist recognizes its extraordinary features. And as the coin circulates, its legend grows, attracting attention from investors, historians, and enthusiasts alike. Each bidding war and auction adds another chapter to its narrative, solidifying its status as a $29 million masterpiece. The human fascination with rare coins is deeply tied to curiosity and discovery, to the thrill of realizing that a small object, often overlooked, can carry immense historical and financial significance. The 1987 mint mark D1 dime is a prime example, bridging ordinary daily life with extraordinary value. It invites us to reconsider our understanding of money, history, and the hidden treasures around us. The coin's journey also underscores the meticulous care and expertise required to validate such high-value pieces, from authentication of mint marks to verification of unaltered condition. Every step ensures that the $29 million valuation is more than a number. It is a recognized acknowledgement of rarity, authenticity, and market demand. Collectors experience a unique thrill in this process, blending historical study, aesthetic appreciation, and investment strategy. The 1987 dime reminds us that even in an era of mass production, anomalies can emerge, and that careful observation, knowledge, and persistence can uncover objects of extraordinary significance. The coin's design, subtle yet precise, reflects the artistry and technical skill of the United States Mint, while its value tells a story of human curiosity, market dynamics, and the timeless appeal of rare collectibles. Holding this dime is like holding a piece of history, an artifact that connects past and present, ordinary circulation and extraordinary value. Chance and careful study, a $29 million testament to the power of rarity and the enduring allure of discovery. As it passes from hand to hand, its story grows, entwining with the lives of collectors, dealers, and historians, each interaction adding another layer to its fascinating legacy. The coin is more than currency. It is a narrative, a treasure, and a symbol of the unseen possibilities hidden in everyday objects. The 1987 mint mark D1 dime demonstrates the magic of numismatics, the extraordinary possibilities lurking within the mundane, and the transformative power of recognition and preservation. It challenges assumptions, excites imaginations, and inspires generations of collectors to look more closely at the objects they take for granted. This dime, small in size yet monumental in significance, reminds us that value is not always obvious, that the ordinary can conceal the extraordinary, and that the pursuit of knowledge and discovery can yield rewards beyond imagination. It embodies the thrill of finding a needle in a haystack, the joy of uncovering hidden history, and the excitement of seeing something ordinary become legendary. Each time the coin is studied, authenticated, or displayed, it reinforces the delicate balance between rarity, preservation, and recognition, factors that coalesce to produce the astounding $29 million valuation. Collectors continue to chase such coins, not only for the financial rewards, but for the unique stories, the connection to history, and the unparalleled satisfaction of discovery. In this sense, the 1987 mint mark D1 dime is more than a coin. It is a bridge between past and present, an emblem of human curiosity, and a reminder that within the everyday, extraordinary treasures can lie waiting for those willing to look. It is a lesson in patience, diligence, and the enduring appeal of uncovering what others overlook. As numismatists examine its every angle, the coin reveals secrets of minting processes, historical context, and the quirks of chance that give rise to its immense value. The $29 million valuation represents not just money but the culmination of research, validation, and appreciation for rarity and condition. The coin's narrative inspires awe and excitement in collectors and casual enthusiasts alike, reinforcing the timeless fascination with discovering objects of incredible value hidden in plain sight. As this dime circulates through auctions, collections, and exhibitions, its story grows, becoming a symbol of the extraordinary possibilities inherent in the ordinary, a reminder that even the smallest objects can carry vast significance. and that the world of coins is a universe where knowledge, observation, and curiosity can uncover treasures beyond imagination. The 1987 mint-mark D1 dime exemplifies the intersection of history, art, and economics, showing that a simple object can encapsulate decades of human endeavor, craftsmanship, and the unpredictable twists of fortune. From the minting presses to the hands of collectors, each stage of its journey contributes to the rich tapestry that justifies its $29 million value. The coin is a testament to the allure of numismatics, the thrill of discovery, and the remarkable stories that ordinary objects can tell. The 1987 dime reminds us that the next extraordinary treasure could be hiding anywhere, in jars, drawers, or collections overlooked for decades, waiting for someone with knowledge, curiosity, and persistence to recognize its true worth. Collectors continue to search, study, and marvel at coins like this, driven by the hope of encountering such a rare anomaly, a coin whose modest face value belies a monumental fortune. It is a story of chance, precision, and human fascination with rarity. The coin's journey through time captures the imagination, illustrating how history and fortune can converge in a single, small object. The excitement surrounding this coin is a reflection of our innate desire to uncover the extraordinary, to connect with the past, and to transform curiosity into tangible reward. Each feature of the coin, from the mint mark to the subtle die variations, contributes to its narrative, proving that even the most common-looking objects can harbor incredible value. The 1987 mint mark D1 dime is a shining example of this phenomenon, a reminder that vigilance, knowledge, and a love of history can reveal treasures hiding in plain sight. The coin story is ongoing, inspiring collectors, historians, and enthusiasts to appreciate the hidden potential around them, to study carefully, and to treasure the ordinary as a gateway to the extraordinary. Every auction, grading, and display adds to its legend, reinforcing its status as a $29 million marvel. It is a symbol of what can be achieved when diligence, observation, and curiosity intersect with history and rarity. And as you think about coins in your own life, consider the possibility that the next great discovery could be just around the corner, a reminder that the mundane can hold the monumental, and that the 1987 mint mark D1 dime stands as a testament to the hidden fortunes waiting to be uncovered in the most unexpected places. Next, 1989 mint mark D1 dime USA coin. Imagine holding a coin so ordinary that it could easily be mistaken for any dime in your pocket. Yet this unassuming 1989 mint mark D1 dime hides a secret so astonishing that it is worth $27 million, transforming what seems like common currency into one of the most coveted treasures in numismatic history. Minted at the Denver Mint during a period of mass production where billions of coins were created, the 1989 dime stands apart because of its rare features, subtle anomalies, and the perfect combination of condition, scarcity, and historical significance that collectors around the world hunt for tirelessly. Each detail on the coin, from the slightest variations in the metal alloy to microscopic imperfections in the striking process, can hold the key to unlocking its extraordinary value. The 1989 mint mark D1 dime exemplifies the phenomenon where ordinary objects gain extraordinary importance, a tiny metallic disc connecting us to decades of history, human craftsmanship, and the unpredictable quirks of chance. Collectors have dedicated countless hours studying millions of coins, comparing die variations, analyzing mint records, and examining minted details under magnification, because in numismatics, the difference between a dime worth face value and a $27 million legend can be almost imperceptible, sometimes no larger than a slight doubling of lettering, a minor off-center strike, or a barely noticeable planchet imperfection. The 1989 dime is one such extraordinary example, a coin whose subtle characteristics elevate it above the ordinary and make it one of the most sought-after dimes in history. The journey of this coin from the mint presses to cash drawers, coin jars, and collectors' albums reveals the hidden potential of everyday currency, showing how careful observation, knowledge, and persistence can transform a simple object into a multi-million-dollar treasure. The coin itself is a testament to the artistry and precision of the United States Mint, with every step from the preparation of planchets to the engraving of dies, and the final striking executed to exacting standards. Yet within this precision lies the unpredictability that gives rise to rarity and extraordinary value, anomalies that collectors prize, and features that are almost impossible to replicate. The 1989 mint mark D1 dime has survived decades in a condition exceptional enough to command the attention of collectors, investors, and numismatists, demonstrating the fascinating intersection of human craftsmanship, economic history, and the role of chance in determining value. Grading is essential in determining such value, with experts meticulously examining luster, strike quality, surface preservation, and minute die details, because even minor imperfections, cleaning, or work can dramatically impact the market price. The 1989 dime's pristine condition, coupled with its rarity, has made it a $27 million artifact, one that inspires awe, curiosity, and excitement in anyone who studies it. Collectors and historians alike are drawn to such coins because they combine tangible history, artistry, and investment potential in one small, metallic object. This dime is more than currency. It is a bridge between the past and the present, a symbol of the extraordinary hidden within the ordinary. Each coin has a story. And for this 1989 dime, the story is one of transformation from everyday pocket change to a monumental treasure. The coin's journey reflects the intersection of chance and careful observation, as well as the meticulous processes of the mint that, combined with the quirks of mass production, have created something truly unique. Numismatic experts study each coin, analyzing mint marks, die variations, and historical context, because it is these subtle details that justify the coin's multi-million-dollar valuation. The rarity of the 1989 dime is compounded by the limited number of surviving specimens in such pristine condition, the anomalies present, and the meticulous documentation that verifies authenticity, together creating an artifact of extraordinary desirability. Imagining the thrill of discovering one of these coins in a jar, cash drawer, or coin roll is like imagining uncovering a hidden treasure that has been in circulation for decades, completely unrecognized until the keen eyes of a collector reveal its true potential. The 1989 mint mark D1 dime exemplifies how small objects can connect us to broader narratives of economic history, minting processes, and the human fascination with rarity and discovery. The coin's value is not merely monetary. It represents decades of research, the thrill of discovery, and the enduring allure of uncovering hidden treasures in the ordinary. The coin's design is precise, subtle, and a testament to the skill of the mint, while its story of rarity and extraordinary valuation captures the imagination. Collectors derive satisfaction not only from potential financial gain, but from the excitement of unraveling the coin's unique story, tracing its journey from mint to collection, and understanding the factors that contribute to its exceptional worth. The 1989 dime demonstrates how anomalies in mass production, such as slight die misalignments, minor doubling, or other subtle variations, can result in extraordinary value decades later. Coin grading and authentication are critical to ensuring the legitimacy of its valuation, with experts examining every aspect to confirm that the coin is in original, unaltered condition. The $27 million price tag is a reflection of this rigorous process, proving that rarity, preservation, and historical significance converge to create a collectible of monumental worth. Holding this coin is akin to holding a fragment of history, a tangible connection to the minting processes, economic conditions, and human decisions that led to its creation. Its story is ongoing, growing with each auction, sale, and display, and adding layers to the narrative that makes it so desirable to collectors and investors alike. Every subtle detail of the coin, from the sharpness of the strike to the evenness of the fields, contributes to its status as one of the most valuable dimes in American history. The 1989 mint mark D1 dime serves as a reminder that even the most common-looking objects can carry extraordinary significance, that careful observation, research, and a passion for history can uncover treasures hidden in plain sight. The coin's journey through decades of circulation highlights the element of chance inherent in collecting, where survival, condition, and recognition combine to create immense value. Collectors marvel at its subtle anomalies, historians appreciate its connection to economic and minting history, and investors recognize its unparalleled worth. The 1989 dime stands as a bridge between these worlds, a single coin that embodies history, craft, rarity, and fortune. From auction rooms to private collections, the coin inspires awe, competitive bidding, and fascination, illustrating the power of hidden value in objects we might otherwise overlook. The $27 million valuation is the culmination of careful study, authentication, and recognition of its unique features, demonstrating how the mundane can become extraordinary when approached with knowledge, curiosity, and attention to detail. The coin story also underscores the patience and dedication required in numismatics, where experts examine countless specimens, study historical mint records, and use scientific methods to determine provenance, die variety, and condition, ultimately identifying the few coins that deserve recognition as multi-million-dollar treasures. Collectors pursue coins like the 1989 mint mark D1 dime not only for wealth, but for the satisfaction of uncovering a piece of history, understanding its journey, and participating in the broader narrative of rarity and value that defines numismatics. The coin is a testament to human curiosity, the thrill of discovery, and the ability of ordinary objects to capture extraordinary significance. Its $27 million price is more than monetary. It is a recognition of decades of survival, exceptional condition, and market desire. The 1989 dime's journey emphasizes the importance of careful preservation, documentation, and expert grading, ensuring that this coin, which might otherwise have been lost in circulation, is recognized and preserved as a pinnacle of collectible currency. Each time the coin is studied, auctioned, or displayed, it adds another chapter to its remarkable story, reinforcing its legend and inspiring future collectors to search, learn, and uncover treasures in their own collections. The coin's journey is a celebration of patience, research, and the enduring human fascination with rarity and discovery. It invites us to consider that even the smallest objects in our daily lives may harbor hidden significance. The 1989 mint mark D1 dime exemplifies the extraordinary potential of ordinary items, connecting us to history, the minting process, and the thrill of finding hidden treasure. Collectors who encounter this coin are reminded that diligence, knowledge, and observation can transform an everyday object into a life-changing asset. The coin's features, including subtle die variations, pristine surfaces, and historical provenance, collectively justify its remarkable $27 million value, inspiring awe and fascination across the numismatic community. The story of this coin illustrates the delicate balance between mass production and rarity, chance and recognition, ordinary appearance and extraordinary worth, and as it passes from one hand to another, it continues to capture imaginations, serve as a tangible link to history, and stand as a symbol of the immense possibilities hidden in everyday objects. The 1989 mint mark D1 dime teaches us to look closer, to value knowledge, and to appreciate that fortune often hides in plain sight. It demonstrates that with patience, careful study, and a love for history, one can uncover treasures of extraordinary significance, reminding collectors that the next great discovery might be closer than they think. A simple dime in a drawer, jar, or roll could hold unimaginable value, and the 1989 dime's $27 million valuation inspires generations to search, study, and preserve. to marvel at the extraordinary potential in the ordinary, and to recognize that the world of coins is filled with stories waiting to be discovered, celebrated, and treasured. So if you've enjoyed exploring the incredible journey of this remarkable 1989 mint Mark D1 dime, don't forget to like, subscribe, and continue following for more astonishing stories of ordinary coins turned extraordinary treasures that have been hiding in plain sight, inspiring collectors, historians, and enthusiasts alike to look deeper and appreciate the hidden fortunes within the everyday.